Everyone, it's me, Megs, and yes, I'm back with another personality unit because they're working on this recovering hair journey, y'all. And this one is by Klaiyi Hair. I've been loving this unit so much since August, so I'm here to share all the deets and all the information about this unit for you guys. And remember, I had this same exact unit in brown, so feel free to go ahead and check out that video, link down in the description. This unit is also by Klaiyi Hair. So Klaiyi Hair also has some updated packaging. I noticed because I've been aware of Klaiyi Hair for some years now, and they have really turned up when it comes to the accessories, the wig caps I received in here, this really cute sleeve, some bye-bye knot stickers, elastic band for wig lace melting, and it has, that Velcro at the very end, an edge control brush to, lay these edges down. I really love these additional accessories, okay? So I am actually going to use the HD wig cap, and I am going to put a little bit of foundation on just because it's a little lighter than I want. So this is the Yaki straight unit in 24 inches, okay, y'all? And it is absolutely beautiful because I did have this unit in brown, but I love this unit way more in black. And I really like the texture that the Yaki straight provides by Klaiyi Hair because it just looks way more realistic in my opinion versus like any other texture when you wish to wear it straight or curled. So this is a 7x5 pre-cut lace closure, making it really like, ideal for myself because I'm always busy. I don't have a lot of time to deal with wigs, and it's great for beginners too. And I really love how transparent this lace is, being that I am darker skinned, and sometimes we struggle with this lace. So I feel like with it being, I see here, slightly tinted, because I've done nothing with this unit as far as putting any foundation or anything on the closure, okay? So this is exactly how it looks. I've washed it multiple times. So that also is key to how well of quality this is with the cap construction. And I love the thin elastic band. They made an improvement. And this wig also has a drawstring, okay? And that's the key highlight of this wig because sometimes I struggle with the wigs fitting properly, but being that this drawstring is here, it allows me to, put this on with ease and security that it won't slip and slide off because it does have these kind of like silicone strips to help kind of like prevent movement, okay? And I love that so much. So it's time to really get busy with this, okay? I am super excited with this updated wig cap construction. So I do love that this closure wig does have a lot of parting space, and it looks really, really nice and realistic too. You can part this any kind of way. And I love that the top of the closure doesn't have a lot of density because I like my wigs to lay just a little more flat. And so to sharpen up this parting space, I am going to apply some of this kind of like blackout spray with an elastic string, okay, to sharpen up that line. I prefer this method way more over using concealer and eyeshadows and things like that. So it's time to put this bad boy on, and I love this updated feature of the thinner elastic band because it does sit a bit more comfortably around my head. And this drawstring is like a wig saver because I will be honest, this wig is a little bit big on me, okay? But I feel like what saved it was that drawstring at the very nape because I'm able to adjust it to my fitting of what I need and what I like, okay? So it's very comfortable, and being that I'm on a recovering hair journey, I need these kinds of wigs to feel very comfortable where it's not pulling on anything on my hair or my hairline, okay? So I think I can go glueless with this, being that it was the pre-cut lace and the pre-plucked hairline. It's looking really, really realistic. And so I'm just going to adjust this just a little bit more, and I absolutely love that feature. But the only thing that I feel it is the downside for me, this is a personal thing, is that when I tighten the drawstring, it does kind of bunch up at the nape as far as the extra material from the wig, okay? But it also is a good thing because you can adjust it, say if your head is a little bit larger and if you have problems with getting wigs to fit for you, that also helps too because it's not like a one size for one person, everybody can wear this, okay? So the texture of this unit is absolutely beautiful. So I am going to take a little bit of the Silk and Seal hair polish / heat protectant, and I am going to flat iron this unit just a little bit, and it is low maintenance as far as the texture goes with this kind of like Yaki kinky straight texture, and that's actually my favorite texture to wear when it comes to the pin straight look because one, it is very low maintenance and it can take heat up to 450, and that is what I am flat ironing this hair on, 450, because it gets that job done, okay? Talk about shiny and sleek, okay? And it just looks way more realistic versus other textures because being that this kind of like kinky straight texture, even though it is straight, it still looks like blown out, or pressed out natural hair and pressed out flat iron relaxed hair. So the shine and luster of this unit is absolutely beautiful, and I love how natural the density looks. Being that this wig is really long, I think it is 22 inches, okay? And look how it's not moving. That drawstring little extra feature really helps. So the top is laying nice and flat. It's not a whole bunch of hair where it looks lioness, okay? Because I don't like a lot of hair when it comes to my units, especially when I'm wearing them pinned straight. It just looks way more natural. The ends look beautiful. I do have a little layer in the front that I popped in off camera just to help it kind of face frame around my face a little bit better when I'm out and about. And I have been wearing this wig a lot since August, y'all. Okay, so this is a real deal review as far as the quality. It didn't tangle, snag with my many wears of wearing this. I wore this about 4 times and it has been through about 4 washes. Okay, in each wash I condition it, and this is how it looks. Amazing, beautiful, still has that luster and shine. There isn't any density loss with, you know, since wearing this unit since August. Okay, so I am going to put a little bit of bronzer on the very front of the hairline because I am going to go glueless with this one, but I have melted this unit down in the past few weeks. Beautiful. Okay, no flashback. So being that I'm going glueless, I am going to kind of like flat iron the front because I do like that exposed hairline look, and I'm completely glueless. It snugs, it fits really nice and close to my head because it does kind of like hug and adhere to my forehead. And yeah, glueless, because that's all I want to be doing right now, especially on this recovering hair journey, and it is working out. My hair is underneath here, the hair care is going really well, being that I am doing more glueless units like this one. So it is absolutely beautiful, y'all. I am 4'11", and it just hits the waist beautifully. It's smooth, it's lightweight, it isn't heavy. So with this closure with the room, you can do a side part. So I wanted to show you guys kind of like how that would look. And being that the knots are really nice and small, it gives a really nice, natural, realistic look. So I didn't really prep this unit to wear for a side part, but I just wanted to show you guys how that would look if you did decide to do that. Really cute, really beautiful. I think I would put kind of like some Aaliyah layers in this, where I have kind of like the shorter side swept bang with some layers. So that would be beautiful. And two, I also like, if you like, you know, your wigs to have a little bit more volume at the root, you could definitely do that with this, being that the density isn't too much. It looks super beautiful and realistic. I got so many compliments on this unit when I've worn it out, because people were like, where did you get this unit from? I was in the beauty supply store and I had this unit on, you know, just making a quick run. And the girls were like, is this wig sold here? I'm like, no, sis. It's Klaiyi hair, period. So I am going to add some waves to this. I am going to use my Sebastian Shaper Plus and a little bit of this Icy Spritz with this Paul Mitchell waver. This is like the best waver I've ever had because it waves so quickly, okay? So I took that all around this unit, and I was able to wave this unit in like 20 minutes. Being that this hair is super long, this waver does the job. Like, you don't have to sit and have this waver, you know, in each section for a long time. It just kind of like waves effortlessly. And what I noticed with this hair, when it's waved with this texture, it has some amazing kind of like, I don't know if this is a thing that I made up in my head. It kind of has like a wave memory or a curl memory. I noticed when I have curled this hair off camera before, and the memory, it holds a curl really well. I have this unit in the brown color, but I feel like the black color holds the curls and waves a lot better. So even on this video, it just holds amazing. Like, I went out on a little date after I filmed this and the waves did not drop. So it's been about 6 days since I waved this on this video, and I'm looking at it right here, right now. The waves are still here, okay? So it is very low maintenance. So if you did want to wave this, you're not going to have to touch this up for days, okay? The shine, the luster, the hold of the waves is absolutely beautiful. I kept getting stopped like every other second when I was out over the weekend with this unit on when I have it waved. It was beautiful. People are like, oh my gosh, your hair is absolutely gorgeous. You look amazing. So I am feeling this unit. It's absolutely stunning. There are so many different things I can do with this unit that I've been experimenting with. And I do want to say thank you to Klaiyi here for allowing me to really thoroughly try the unit to gain some information of how this hair behaves. So I haven't had any shedding. The density still looks great. I've washed it and deep conditioned it a couple times, and the quality still is definitely there. So I do appreciate the quality of this unit and all the improvements Klaiyi hair has made, because I have been wearing Klaiyi hair for some years now, and they have made some major improvements. Like, there's no kind of like filler hair that I noticed with this unit. It lays really nice and flat, and I just love it so much, y'all. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask me, and all information about this unit will be down in the description below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.